The process to remove Justice Yashwant Verma has been set in motion on 21st July 2025 with members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha submitted notices to the presiding officers of their respective houses. This removal comes in the wake of sacks of burnt and half-burnt currency notes found at his official residence on March 14, 2025, following which Justice Verma was transferred to Allahabad High Court from Delhi High Court. Let's now discuss in detail about the impeachment of judges. Though the word impeachment is used for the removal of judges, originally in the Constitution, impeachment is used only for the removal of the President, whereas the removal of judges is called as only removal, not an impeachment. What are the grounds of removal of judges? A sitting judge can be removed on the grounds of proved misbehavior or incapacity. What is the process to remove a sitting judge from his office? The process of removal of judge is mentioned in Article 124, Clause 4 of the Constitution for Supreme Court judges, and this has been extended to High Court judges in Article 218. And also, Judges Inquiry Act 1968 regulates the process of removal of the judges. There are set of steps which needs to be followed to remove a judge. The first step, a motion signed by at least 100 members in case of Lok Sabha or 50 members in case of Rajya Sabha should be submitted to their presiding officer. That means in case of Lok Sabha it should be submitted to Speaker and to the Chairman in case of Rajya Sabha. Speaker or Chairman either admit or reject the motion. If it is admitted by them, then comes the second step. A 3-member committee will be constituted comprising Senior Judge of Supreme Court, Sitting Chief Justice of a High Court and Distinguished Jurist. This committee will investigate the charges against the judge and they'll prepare a report within 3 months. Now comes the step 3, where the report submitted to the Parliament is widely discussed in both the houses, and once the discussion is over, it is put to vote. If the motion is signed and passed with special majority in both the houses, that means special majority, which is 50% of the total membership of the house and 2/3 of the members present and voting. Let's understand this with an example. Let's take the Rajya Sabha strength. The strength of Rajya Sabha is 245. And now 50% of the total membership means 50% of 245, which comes as 123. And the second one, 2/3 of the members present and voting. In this case, we should not consider the total membership. Rather, we have to consider how many members present on that day when it is put to vote. Let's take on that day there is 5 absentees. Then the strength comes as 240. 2/3 of 240 is 160. So it has these two conditions should be satisfied if it is passed with special majority. Then comes the step 4, where President issues removal order. Then that particular judge stands as removed. No judge has been impeached so far, though there were impeachment attempts in past. They were failed due to multiple reasons. For example, Justice Ramaswamy in 1993, who was accused of financial impropriety, his impeachment attempt was failed because Lok Sabha abstained from voting at that time. Then the latest example, Deepak Mishra in 2016, where the motion was rejected by Rajya Sabha chairman at the preliminary stage itself. The impeachment attempt was failed. Now in present context, in Justice Yashwant Verma's case, we have to wait and see how things goes further, because as the first step, the motion has been admitted by the presiding officer. The next step would be a committee will be constituted as we discussed, and this committee will investigate the charges and submit the report to the Parliament. In case if the committee found him guilty of the charges, then Parliament will put the motion to vote. If the motion is approved with special majority, then the judge may stand removed.